Right, before we go any further, I'm digging the shit out of this little top knot ponytail I've got going on here. I love it. Um, right, what have I done today? What do I do? What do I do? I was really upset. I was really upset earlier for a while. I've been a bit shit since. I didn't really do a lot. I forgot my meds again. But at least I haven't been to sleep. I didn't, well, I sort of crashed, but I didn't sleep for 4 or 5 hours or whatever it was the other day. So there is that. But, what else did I do? I did get a load of my music stuff done, just learning stuff. It was a bit of a shit. I did a whole video course of like 8 episodes or something. Quite a lot to get your head into, and I didn't follow it all because it was like, I've bought a bit of kit called a Push, and it's fucking complicated. It's the whole computer program, like all of the drop downs and everything. The whole entire fucking massive studio can be controlled with one keypad thing. And there's a lot to learn. It works a bit differently to how I've made music before, all that shit. So I enrolled in something that I've enrolled in before, and they don't have that many courses on the actual fucking unit. They have them on there. They do all sorts of programs, and I want to just stick to one program, one bit of kit. I've got 2 bits of hardware that I want to have in there, just because I've got a little vocoder. I've got a little Novation with a vocoder on it, and that'll be fun just to jam shit with. I want jammable shit, and I've got my little Roland that's just about jammable. But I want to, like, yeah, I want to have those and the DJ stuff. That's a lot for someone like me to have all that integrated and to be able to know what I'm doing, to be able to actually use it all, rather than just have something going and then just bring that in for a minute just because I can. It's a lot, but I know I can achieve it because I know how it's all done, and I know what's going on with it all. It's just learning a hell of a lot of shit. And he was more telling you how to make the tune, and that's more about arranging and stuff. But there were other ones. It's it's how to use it for this, how to use it for that, blah blah blah. So I do want to learn some of the jamming stuff. I mean, he did bits of that, but like, not really. He didn't show you how to get a whole drum kit just in one 16 pad corner of it. There's like, what is it? There's 64 squares. And you can just layer that shit up, and that's how I like to build stuff up. Just make it as it happens, and then you've got all of the fucking little hits recorded, and then you can add all the audio effects, and then you can start fucking around with them, and then you can fuck around with the original samples as well. It's all there, and it all appears on the screen. The screen keeps changing for everything. It's fucking cool. And I'll get good at it. I reckon it's just the sort of thing I'll get good at. It's perfect for me, I reckon. But there's a lot of setting up. So to actually get all that done, again, it's like, at least I'm fucking wanting to do something. At least I'm able to get my head into something and keep it there, doing the thing that I want it to be doing. Yeah, and so I didn't take my meds, so I've just got to fucking do that tomorrow. Can you remind me? No? Actually, probably by the time you watch this, it will be tomorrow. Can you message me when you watch this video? Have you taken your meds? I wonder if that works. That would be so cool. There's about 4 or 5 ways that possibly could work, actually, I reckon. We shall see. Tomorrow will dawn, and we shall see. But yeah, I don't know if I have been trying a lot to reprogram my subconscious. And I did conclude to myself this morning that how can I not believe I deserve it? Just out of the sheer fucking compassion to just look at that bloke. That happened, that happened, that happened, that happened, that happened, that happened, and he's got that. And I'd go, give him a fucking break. What does he want? He just wants like a partner and place to live that's like settled, and he can just do like his stuff. He wants to heal people. Fucking right he can. course he deserves it. If that's all he wants. Yeah, that's all he wants. Just to be himself and have his own little space and his own, who knows, whatever I end up with calling a family. Somewhere to belong. And a lot of me, this is why I was crying, a lot of me was thinking, as that in itself needs a fucking miracle because of all the shit that's still going on, because of all the unstable shit, the emotionally unstable shit. That really is probably my worst problem. I don't know, the schizotypal shit is probably my scariest. But I mean, that's the one that affects everyone else. And that's the one that everyone thinks isn't real. That's the one that's the most infuriating one, because that's the one that's always me overreacting to something. And of course, the schizoid one gives me something to overreact to, which isn't there sometimes, granted. So it either isn't there or I'm overreacting, but the truth is I still suffer from both of them as if they are real. And human beings don't operate well when they're under stress and under tension and highly emotionally charged, no matter what their level of ability or level of anything, type of personality, type of character, anything. And yes, there is a difference between personality and character. I'm laughing because I fucking meant that. And I have no fucking idea why. I don't know who I was saying that to. Someone disagreed with me internally. Or challenged me, I think. I don't even know who that was that challenged me internally. But I was thinking, before you start, you smug fucking wanker. Yes, there is a fight. I think there is. Personality is what you show everyone and what people see of you. And character is what you do. Character is who you are. I feel solemn and determined after saying that. Son. Oh God, is that Transformers? That's what they talk, isn't it? No. Yeah, head's all over the place. My head is fucking hurting. I'll tell you that much for fuck all. I won't charge you a penny. Nothing. You can just have that information. My head. Fucking hurt. Ow. 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 It does fucking hurt. I don't like headaches that make me say ow. I don't normally say ow to a headache. Do you normally say ow to a headache? I don't. I'm like, yeah. Like that to a headache. But I'm never normally ow to a headache. And I just was ow to a headache. You heard. So, yeah, I'm potentially going to die. Oh, my days. Yeah. My head is in bits. It is all over the place. It is all over the place. I'm serious, then I'm silly, then I'm shy, then I'm loud, then I'm noisy. I've been talking to myself loads. My landlady was doing quite a bit in the garden earlier. I didn't realise how open the window was. And like I was laughing at this thing and I was literally like, fucking hell. Like, really, and I was just commentating on it. And it reminded me of when I lived at the flat and I was doing it up and I was losing my temper. Because I was just losing, I was hopeless. I was hopeless. But that was when I really started to notice a change in me all throughout that summer, 2017. I'm like, I'm really different. It was scary. That's when I started to really get serious about all this. 6 months after it happened. And I was starting to lose my shit and growl at shit and whatever, and it just felt so fucking almost sexual coming out. And it's like, I'd always be the sort of person that if like I was chatting away, like I do, if you know me, you know that I do blurt shit out in public and people are like, shut up. Like that all the fucking time. And I always used to have a real kind of inbuilt, fuck, like that. Like I've still got that to getting something wrong or to pissing someone off or whatever. I've got this horrible overreaction that happens. And And it is an overreaction, but it doesn't mean it isn't real, and I don't get fucking sidelined by it. But I would always be the sort of person, oh fuck, the window's open, oh my god, you can hear me, oh my fucking god. And I'd die of my own self-made internalised humiliation over something that people might not even notice. Whereas what I was then doing was shouting and thinking, just seeing the open window and it's in the middle of summer, thinking I don't fucking care if they can fucking hear me. I literally was thinking that while I was shouting at people that weren't there. And stuff like that. And I didn't give a fuck if the windows were fucking open. I'm gonna let them fucking pull a fucking chair up. I don't care. I do not fucking care what they fucking think of me. Then come and fucking talk to me about it. So I'm fucking shouting. What's it got to do with you? To the point where my neighbour, who was a prick, he was a prick to me. He wasn't a prick. He was a prick to me. He was horrible. He was just fucking ballsless fucking... I don't like people like him. I don't fucking... He was not genuine. She was more genuine than he was, his lady friend. And she was one of those, she was like, Mikey, are you all right? One of them, but very kind. I looked a little bit nasty when I said, are you all right? I looked a little bit nasty when I said it then, didn't I? She was a gentle lady, so when she said it, it was concerning and endearing and caring. That's how it was supposed to have come across. I didn't pull it off, did I? Never mind, I'm not good at everything. But yeah, and even that, I remember thinking at the time, at the past, that would have got me really like, oh my fucking god, everyone can fucking hear, and they all think I'm going mad and all that. And it was more like, they probably think I'm going mad, and I can give a fuck what they think anyway. They're fucking arseholes, they don't even like me. It was true. They all fucking hated me in that road. Apart from Lucille, when she was there, when I first lived there, she might not even still be alive. She should be. No, her husband died. Her husband was a lot older than her, and he had Parkinson's. He's died. But she was lovely, and she used to tell me all the shit that people said about me. She was a laugh. She was alright. She was one of those kind of like matriarchal types. Do you know what I mean? Just very sort of woman of the world, worldly wise. But she was nice. But she could mix it up with them a lot as well. You know, they all drank tea from fucking little china cups. Yeah. Meow. The woman up the road actually said hello. She actually had a cat called Portia. Fucking Portia. She was talking to me one night, and the cat did that up of her big, thick fucking stockings, and she went, hello, Portia. And I was like... And she also talked about a fox. Right, she fed the fucking things. She fed the fucking things. They're foxes. They're fucking scavengers, you dumbass. And she fed it. And it used to eat from a bowl that the cat would hit its face, and the fox would wait his turn. And she was like, she said, and I thought, well, if we're gearing to have a fox... I'm not even fucking lying, mate. I'm not even fucking lying. That's exactly how it was said. If we're gearing to have a fox, it ought to be a healthy fox. It ought to be healthy. Well, of course it ought. It ought to be healthy. If they get mange, you'll see. And I was like... And people say, I'm fucking mad. I wanted to go, look, there's this really fucking simple equation. No fucking food, no fucking fox. Same with rats. Oh, we've got a problem with rats. Well, who's fucking leaving food lying about then? Simple. That is the question. If people are complaining about rats, and say, who's leaving food lying around, or how are they getting into where the food is? Those are the two reasons that rats are there. So she was fucking feeding the fucking thing. And people say I was fucking mad. And those were the people that I lived amongst. It didn't work out well. I'm amazed I was there for 17 years. 1444 angels all around you. So I better shut up. I hope you enjoyed my little story of the tales of where I used to live. I don't know why that came out. Because it was fucking funny. That's why. You're forgiving to have a thought. It's fucking healthy.